Today, we're looking at Captain Skyhawk for the NES. Captain Skyhawk was released on the NES by Milton Bradley in 1990. Captain Skyhawk is tasked with stopping alien invaders from draining Earth's energy and preparing to vaporize it with a deadly laser blast. With a high-tech F-14 VTS jet equipped with deadly weapons, Skyhawk must battle alien invasion and fire Phoenix missiles, Hawk bombs, and other weapons to destroy the alien space station and stop the alien invasion. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps us this channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, how is Captain Skyhawk today? Here is our review of Captain Skyhawk for the NES. Now, the plot is, I think it's kind of weak, as you take control of a fighter jet and rescue scientists from a prison in order to obtain bits of a rather massive bomb that will destroy the opposing force in the galaxy. I know it doesn't make much sense, and what the heck is a fighter jet doing in outer space is a mystery. Now, there are no cutscenes to explain the story in this game. The gameplay is a reminiscence of a flying rage game, in which you utilize your small fighter jet to destroy anything in your path over numerous stages. The weapons you have are relatively poor at first, but as you progress through the game, you will discover new weapons that will assist you in completing the later levels. To obtain these weapons, you must first win various dogfights against foes in order to gain credits that will gain you access to speedier cannons and various missile styles. Captain Skyhawk's controls is sort of a mixed bag, in which instance of excellence controls and what I refer to as ghost control. Ghost control occurs when you play in an NES game and the plane, car, or character or anything does not move in the way you want to and due to the unresponsive controls. Some missions need precise time due to the number of button presses required to complete some of the more complex stages, such as the supply drop. Other issues with control is that some of more exciting moves that you may have to perform are linked to different buttons, making fighter controls more difficult to deal with. Considering the learning curve in some of these stages to be little too steep for genuine beginners to pick up and play, but veterans of flight simulations and action-adventure games like Choplifter could easily get started in only a few minutes. Visually, the game attempts to go all out with the flashing colors and intriguing view of your fighter jet, although the detail is obvious throughout the game and there is no set limit to where you can travel in the stages, and you will notice that the hit detection is a little bad. Throughout the game, it appears like you are fighting over completely desolated and lifeless areas, giving you the impression that you are simply flying through the same stages over and over again, with various foes appearing at random moments to add variety. Aside from that, the true visual highlights of the game is the docking portion, which, while brief, demonstrates that the NES is capable of producing something entertaining to watch and gaze at throughout the game. The audio in Captain Skyhawk is a touch too brief for my liking. The music heard throughout the game is quite sparse, with the finest performances coming from the upgraded selection title screen and naming entering. Aside from that, it appears like the action and adventure that are supposed to be portrayed throughout the game has been subdued to the point of being swapped by the repetition of sound effects. You'll hear gunfire and bombs dropping and bursting throughout the game, and there's not much else to it. Now, what you expect from a game with this is such stunning visuals and more variation throughout the game that match how it's presented. However, you won't find it much beyond the previous given topics, and you might wish to listen to some CDs instead. So is Captain Skyhawk any good today? Overall, Captain Skyhawk isn't a horrible game, but it doesn't have enough going for it to earn anything higher than an above average score, which is decent visuals and a relatively used but still enjoyable gameplay base. There is enough for diehard gamers to play through at least twice in order to achieve the highest possible score. However, the shaky handling of the absence of actual audio throughout the game are enough to make some purists wonder what the heck is going on with the game's production prior to its release. If you want to complete your NES collection, this is a great choice to round it out, but if you're looking for something that actually breaks ground in all areas, you'll have to search elsewhere because Captain Skyhawk simply doesn't cut it. Captain Skyhawk for the NES is getting a 7 out of 10. What did you think about Captain Skyhawk for the NES? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That will do it for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked the review, and please leave comments below to share your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you here in the next episode. Have a great day.